What's up, YOLA crew? Happy holidays, and I'm hoping that you're preparing for your Thanksgiving. And if you're going out of town, I hope you're safe. And if you're staying in town, I still want you to have a wonderful holiday and eat a whole bunch. And if you get time, please practice. You know the policy on practicing that I like to have in my classroom is practice at least 2 days in a row if you can. And it matters really if you practice 2 days in a row. So, what should you be practicing? That's a good question. Let's see. There's two things. There's two separate things. There's technical practice and then there's repertoire studies. So, technical practice will include the etude study, your long tones, and your scales. Also, if you're taking private lessons from me, I've passed out your private lesson study that you should be practicing as well. That's all under your technical study. Under your repertoire studies, which is simply means that these are the songs that you would be playing or performing, which are Sleigh Ride, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and Strasbourg Saint Denis. Those are the things we should be practicing. What should be practicing in scales? You should be practicing. You should know by the end of this, in end of December, you should all know 4 scales. That's the what our target is. You should all know at least four scales. You should be practicing your long tones every day. That's the first thing you practice is your long tones. Long tones. The second thing you practice is maybe your etude study, or practice your scales, then the etude study. But for sure, practice the long tones first. And I want you to hold the long tones at least 6 beats, like 1, 2, ready. So anywhere between 6 and 8 beats, I want you to hold those. And the slower you go, the better tone you'll receive out of it. Your scales. You should be practicing those. And we have a list of which ones, and you know which ones you should practice. And the etude study, you guys have that music. Otherwise, especially second altos, which would be on Sleigh Ride, which would be Josh and Ali and Cletus and who else? One more. Who's Eden? So all you guys should make sure you get that part right on Sleigh Ride, and you know what part that is, and you know where that is, where you guys are kind of doing this thing by yourselves. And we went over it in orchestra. In wind ensemble. We also went over it in class. So practice the whole song, but make sure you have your part. I forgot what measures they were, but you know the stuff that we went over. But there's those things that you should be practicing, and that's what your repertoire studies. Again, your repertoire studies should include Merry Little Christmas, Sleigh Ride, and Strasbourg Saint Denis. Please stay atop of this stuff, and I hope you have a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving and enjoy that turkey and everything else that you like. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you soon.